Mexico's president condemned violence that erupted during nationwide youth-led protests against rising insecurity, saying there is never a need to use violence for change. Thousands marched in multiple cities under the banner Generation Z, denouncing crime, corruption and limited opportunities after the recent public killing of Uruapan's mayor. Demonstrations were largely peaceful in many locations, but in Mexico City a segment of protesters clashed with police, tore down fences around the National Palace and threw projectiles, prompting riot officers to use tear gas. Officials said about 100 police officers were injured, 40 of whom needed hospital treatment, and roughly 20 civilians were also hurt. Authorities reported 20 arrests and an additional 20 people referred for administrative offenses. Security forces had deployed metal barriers and a heavy police presence near government buildings citing past unrest. Authorities announced investigations into the actions of both protesters and police, including allegations that journalists were assaulted by officers. Organizers of the movement say it is nonpartisan and represents young Mexicans fed up with violence and abuses of power. The government, however, has questioned the protests' origins, alleging promotion by right-leaning opponents and coordinated amplification by social media bots. President Sheinbaum affirmed the administration's respect for the right to protest but urged peaceful conduct and called on ordinary demonstrators to distance themselves from provocateurs she accused of attempting to hijack the movement. The demonstrations were sparked in part by the recent assassination of the Uruapan mayor at a public event, a crime that has intensified public anxiety in states long troubled by organized violence.